Hello everyone, good evening to all of you. It's a pleasure to be here. I am extremely glad that we are here actually. Just to let you all know that Carol is offline. I don't know why. She fell down from the skies. We're waiting for her to return. So it's amazing to have you all here. Good evening, good night to all of you. She's saying she's coming back soon. My name is Ashb'ah and I am one of the creators and owner of the Biblioteca dos Ancestrais, which in English would translate roughly to Library of Ancestors, of the Ancestors. Female ancestors, actually.
Yes.
Yeah. Because Ancestrais in Brazilian Portuguese means it's a suffix for female. So the game is going to be run all in English, but none of us are native English speakers, so please take that in consideration. It's our first time running again in English. We are far too nervous, all of us. So it's great to have you all here once again. Thank you if you are watching us. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a like, share the video, comment on it if you are watching it later after the online transmission, and it's great to see you all. I am extremely nervous. I am so sorry if I say dumb stuff, and I do curse a lot as well. This needs to be said because that's probably happening. So that's it. Thank you, Noper. I also wanted to thank you because Noper was the one that introduced me to this marvelous system that has a little tiny bit female issues, but costume, let's work on that. We are here. You can talk to us. Latin woman, talk to us. Well, I think I will start. Carol, I hope you know that you're in the middle, so there's no way you're not the second one talking. I'm so sorry for that. But guys, please feel free to comment and say stuff in Portuguese as well. I'll try to answer everything in Portuguese in the chat, but here I'll try to answer all in English, okay? So let's start with her, Otávia, the woman that was living outside Brazil until not so long ago, and probably the one that has the most refined English so far. So Otávia, please tell us who you are, who you're playing with. I'll not come to Brazil. I don't want to come to Brazil. I'm joking. I'm on it, unfortunately. So Otávia, please tell us who you are, who you're playing with, where you came from, and what you're expecting for tonight, what you're reading, what you're interested at. Anyways, feel free. It's your house now. It's your home. The mic is yours.
All right. So thank you, Isa, and good night, good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and unicorns. I'm Otávia. I'm a professor and a writer. Unfortunately, I was living in Spain, so I was speaking Spanish fluently and not English. However, I'll do my best today to make this English come back and try to speak to you in a comprehensible way. Tonight, I'll be playing Yuli de Luafri. He is a knight, the only son of a decaying noble family. And as a fan of the scripts and the writings of the Misses of Avalon, I'm expecting this to be a female, likely, that the game has a female point of view of the Camelot story of Camelot story. Sorry for the bumps on the road.
We don't say sorry tonight. We are unapologetic here, okay?
Okay. So there will be some bumps on the road, and I'll go with them as they're nothing. Anything else I should say?
I don't know. You want to say, are you reading something that you want to share? Are you watching something that you want to share?
Right now, I can only remember that I'm watching Obi-Wan Kenobi, and everyone is hating that, but I'm loving it. So give it a try.
That's what matters, right? Doesn't matter if everyone hates it. If you like it, you do you. Okay, perfect. Thank you very much, Otavia. Thank you very much for putting up with my bullshit. It's a pleasure to have you here. So, I'm not coming to Brazil. To everyone who is shouting this on chat, I unfortunately am on it. I wish I wasn't. Okay? So, I'm glad you guys are having fun with my joke. Okay? So, next one. Please, Carol. Please. You asked me to come to Brazil. Now is your time to come to Brazil.
I said, when you asked me to say something, I would say potatoes. Potatoes and potatoes. That's what I'm saying right now. Potatoes. I'm just kidding, Isa. I'm just kidding. Well, guys, hello everyone. It's a pleasure to be here with you guys for the first time, playing this role play in English. Oh my God, I'm so freaking nervous right now. My heart is keeping not only one, but a lot of beats right now, but okay. I am Ana Carolina, but you can call me Carol, Ana, whatever you want. Okay, I'm from Acaju. I don't know if you guys know this city, but it's the northeast. Today I'm playing with Tracy. He's a knight, okay, and I don't have a good background for him right now, but sure, I will do this for you guys by the end of this session. Let me see what else. What I'm expecting for this session today is having lots of fun, and yes, it's a kind of challenge, being here, speaking English, and playing a character. So it's something like, wow, it's too much for me, but okay. Let me see what I am watching right now, what I'm doing. I'm currently watching The Office. I'm obsessed. Not for Michael Scott, because he's a son of a bitch. And Dwight is the worst human being ever. I hate them. My goodness, I hate them, right? I just want to kill Dwight every chapter.
They're really relatable characters that, like, they're in an office, really. They're like real people.
Yeah, I know. They are terrible. Oh my God. Ugh. And I'm also reading a fantastic book called 7 Days in June by Tia Williams. It's a book where a erotic writer, she writes these marvelous stories about erotic stories actually, but she's missing someone in her life, so it's a romance. And it's a great story. It's a fun story. I have so much fun reading this. And I think that's it. Isa, once again, thank you very much for the opportunity to be here with you guys. And I hope you guys have fun as we are going to have to.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much for putting up with my bullshit and being here. So the last one but not least, please. Mike is yours.
Well, good night, everyone, and thank you, Isa, for this invitation to come to play RPGs with you that I always love. And in English, that is a little bit difficult, but it's fun as well. I'm here to polish a little bit my English that I don't use it so much to speak. And what else? I'm going to play with Diane. Diane is a a commoner. So she doesn't have the same life as my fellow partners here. And she is a huntress. And there are some stories about her in the village that she had an encounter with fairies when she was young. And maybe something in her changed. Most people think that she is strong because of these fairies. Maybe it is a gift of the fairies that she is so strong. She is a very big woman. We have a list of characters, physical characteristics of the characters, and there are good ones and bad ones, but they don't define exactly what they are. And I use it very muscular as a good feature. So. She is. We will see how she is because I have an idea. But normally, when we start playing with the character, we start realizing how they are, no? And I think it's like this. It's that things that I'm watching or reading. I am on the last episode of. A series that I really liked, that is Reply 1988. There's a dorama. English is the dorama as well. And
They say they call it dorama as well.
Dorama, yes. And it's so cute. So it's familiar because it will tell a story about 4 families that live in the same street in the 80s. And the 80s in Korea has lots of similarities because they were accepting lots of American culture like we were as well. And there is this group of teenagers. They are so cute. They are very innocent in a way. And their parents, I saw so much of my parents and my friend parents. So it's that kind of series that you watch and there is a little warmth in your heart, you know. So I recommend if you need that time to relax and see something familiar and funny, go and see Reply 1988.
Perfect. Thank you very much. So, first disclaimers that I need to say before we start. Once again, I want to remind all of you that we are not native English speakers, which can probably mean that we'll make mistakes. And I think that's okay. We, at least 2 languages, all of us speak, which is really important. Sometimes we get to, we stay, how do I say this? In our native language, and then we go to English, and how do I say that in English? So I think this is quite common. Also, please be nice on the comments. I think this is like the first game being run on the YouTube for all females. I saw some other games, but I don't remember the cast. For sure I didn't see like everyone was a female in the cast.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the first one. And we are also Latin. Latin American, you know? So I'm really proud of that. So once again, thank you very much, girls, for putting up with all of this. Also, things that I need to say, it's about the system, the role-playing system, which is Pendragon. It's an Arthurian role-playing game. It's based on that. We have a lot of things that we do not agree in the system because there's a lot of masculine vision there. I think it could. And we're not exactly following along. Yeah, I think
we are going to take a really male heterosexual game and break it.
Yeah.
Okay? Be aware of it.
Be aware of it. And if you're expecting something related to Arthur or Merlin or the whole crew, yeah, this is not the game for you. We are going to take this adventure to the fairyland. So, which is like a really important part of the Arthurian age and poems and stories and all. So that's a thing that I need to say as well. Yeah, some sexist bullshit. Please, Calcium, look for the next Pendragon. It's a great game if it's right written, right? So thank you very much for all of you here. And just to let you know, I actually decided that I wanted all English game because I wasn't talking English much, and I really wanted to try do it again. I think we kind of lose our touch when we are not practicing the skills that we have. The thing, and yeah, I guess so. So if you're from outside and you're watching us and you like us, consider commenting, consider talking to us. I would be really glad to know that you enjoy our game. So thank you for saying that I'm sexy speaking English. You girls are amazing. Okay, let us start then, shall we? Also, I'll be eating the whole game. Hopefully you guys won't mind. I'll be drinking as well. Maybe putting again my lipstick because I ain't got time to eat. Well, anyways, I want you guys to tell me, like, we have 2 knights and a hunter in a village. So I want you guys to tell me your appearance. Right, so let's start with Chris. You're the last one, so please tell me how's Diana? Diana?
I think it's Diane.
Diane.
For this, yeah, I think it's Diane.
Okay, you tell me how you say your name. Okay, I will follow along. But how is her appearance? What she does? What is just a tiny little bit of her background, please.
Okay, Diane is very tall, probably 190. Is that like I forgot how we say measurements in English?
I think you can use centimeters, like she's 191. I am so sorry, I'm not using inches or feet.
No. You know how to do this in feet or something like that?
No.
Using centimeters and meters, I don't think that is a problem. There is no harm in using it. Especially because we didn't even use this kind of measurement, so...
I was thinking just saying centimeters. It's okay, you'll be fine.
Centimeters. So she is very tall. Especially for the era that we are playing, that is the Arthurian. So it's 400, year 400, more or less.
Yeah, probably like 500 and so on.
Okay. And she is very tall, very muscular, normally using clothes that are made of leather and fur that she hunts. Her family she has a very big family, and they are known on the village. They are hunters and artisans, so they are value components from the village. And what else? She has a reddish hair, more or less. It's that kind of hair that you yes, that sometimes you think it's brown, then the light glows it like red, yes. And I think she has this really piercing eyes, you know, that when she looks at you, you are a little afraid, but a little attracted to it. I think it's like something like that. Let me see if I have something more about her. made some notes this afternoon, so I don't know where.
If you want to talk about her personality as well, but...
I think she has a personality like no fucks to give. Someone like this. She is very strict to the point. I didn't tell another story about her that she killed a beast that was killing people on the village, and for this and other things that she had done to the community, Arthur offered her a title, but she said no thanks. And it was a little strange. Nobody understands why she did that, but she doesn't need a title. And I think it's all for now. I think during the game I will probably
about her.
Put some more things on her, more information in her background. But I think it's this. She has two brothers, and they are older than her.
Okay.
But they are not stronger than her. They wanted. But...
I guess you guys know who's our melee, tank, and probably DPS at the same time.
Yes, and something happened in the character creation that there are some parts that I have to roll to see what she gets from her family. It's family traits, and she received more awareness. So she is with 20 awareness. So it's very difficult to her to don't
note something. Yeah.
Note something. Yes. So she is very perceptive. Let's see what this will mean in this game.
This will mean a lot. Probably save some masses on it, but okay.
The other thing that she has this women gift, and she has 12 stewardship. So she manages the family, but she is 21 years old. So I think she is a little.
No,
she takes care of everyone.
Yeah, no, she's alright.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. No, I mean, she's on the age. She's probably the age that she should be managing stuff. So it's not something like, oh my god, she's so young. This is our reality now.
Yes. You're right. Yes. And
Okay.
I think that's all.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. Carol, do you want to talk about Ayo? It's Ayo that we call Ayo Trace?
Oh, yes. I can do this. While describing IL physically, it's something that's very difficult for me right now because I can't picture well how is he actually. But he's a black guy with a short hair, very short hair. You know, he's strong. He's not that tall, but it's not that short. You know, let's see. He's in the middle. You know, I would say that he is 1.70 m, 70 maybe. Yeah.
He's actually really tall for those times. Yeah, he's actually a tall guy.
Yes, he's actually a tall guy. Yes, he's 20ish. I mean, he's almost 23. I think I put him a little older, you know, but not mature. That's it. You know, older but not mature. Men's, right? Well, let me see. What can I say more about him? He's a strong guy, and he has a strong feeling of being loyal. You know, with loyal for what he believes. You know, so he's loyal. He is. Let me open here because I put something there on roll 20. Moment. It's funny because I don't know how to do anything now. All right.
It's okay. It's okay. When I started here, I was like, how do I even stream? What is a computer?
Yes, exactly.
It's like daily things for me to do. Like, there's a camera. How do I turn it on?
Oh, yeah. Those kind of things. he's also an energetic guy. After all, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's loyal. He's honest. He's friendly, but he's only this person when people who he knows, people that he knows, people he trusts. He's not someone. Actually, he's very trustworthy with people that he knows, and at the same time, he has problems with trust with people that it's not familiar to him. So this is this person. Let me see what else. I think, yes, this is the main things about him, and yes, he's a knight. He's a knight, and I'm developing the way he's joined this knight, this thing. Okay.
It's okay.
So yeah, this is how he is.
Perfect. So, Otavia, please.
Well, talking about Yuli is a male knight. I think he's the shortest one, because I picture him with almost 170 centimeters. So I think he's the shortest one. He's 21 years old. He has this pale silver blonde hair, and Yuli is beautiful as a girl. He has just this charming smile, and he's more fitted to be, I think, a minstrel than a knight. However, he followed the steps of his father into this knighthood. And to honor his name, his blood, and his family. And that leads him to an uncomfortable position because he's about to get married to a person he doesn't know, he had never seen his fiancée, and well, it's an arranged marriage. So he's kind of uncomfortable with it and not happy at all. He's a flirting guy. However, the trait that he values the most is justice and honor. He's the Prince Charming.
Okay, perfect. I think
I can marry him.
What? Sorry?
I can marry him.
I love the fact that it's Pride Month, so no one here is allowed to be straight, and no one actually wanted to be straight. So, and like everything, so no, like.
Can I be fairy sexual?
I'm sure you all will be. I'm pretty sure.
I love this. Maybe I is going to be a thing for Otavia character. You never know. He's finding himself, he's discovering things in life.
I mean, it's like you girls know me. I mean, probably Otavia only had the bad spirits with ugly stuff when she played Bloodborne with me. I ran a game that was Bloodborne, but like the girls know me. They know what I do with NPCs. They know that.
I heard that every tabletop is a romance. There is a romance. Doesn't matter if the NPC wants the romance. He's going to have a romance. Doesn't matter. When you find out you are, I don't know, in love with something or someone, doesn't matter.
Love is free. Pride Month, guys. Pride Month. Okay, so I think we can start actually with you, Yule. And it's Yule, right?
Yuli.
Perfect. So let me check with you. The name of your mother I should pronounce as Benefleur. Benefleur? Or Benefleur?
Benefleur.
Okay, Benefleur. So, change. Second. Oh, this one you're gonna like. Hopefully you guys won't be able to
It's an
hear.
amazing music.
Yeah, it's not playing. I don't know why.
I was talking about the motorcycle.
Yeah. Medieval music.
Yeah.
You guys are listening now, right? So please, everyone, tell us how the music is going. If you're on chat and you tell us, each character will have music for them, theme music, but later on, probably not. Well, anyway, Beneflea, she's running through. Oh, sorry, totally forgot that part. We're not taking you guys on England like the normal England. We're on the village. It's a village slash town, something like different. It's not exactly something that is supposed to exist, like fairies and so please don't be mad at me. Let me check where did I put the name of the city. Again, city town. I don't know the difference between it. Stanford. Put it on the chat so you guys will be. Porra.
Isa, you're not allowed to speak in Portuguese.
You can swear, but in English.
In English,
But in
right?
English, yes.
It's good. There are friends.
She was the teacher right now. You see, you're not allowed to speak.
You're
in
not
Portuguese.
No, it's terrible because in Portuguese we have so much curse words, amazing curse words, And in English we just say bullshit, oh, fuck,
Damn.
shit, damn. So, my goodness, there are some curse words in Portuguese. They are amazing. For example, este caralho que não está funcionando. This is amazing, guys.
I think you guys should learn with us. If you're not from here, please start learning Brazilian Portuguese cursing. You'll see that whenever you curse in Brazilian Portuguese, people will be like,
Yes, it's more aggressive, when they say caralho, it's amazing, it's aggressive.
well, so, Stanford. Beneflea, she comes from the kitchen and there's you can hear like you're on a castle, and the vibe this castle has, the worst part is the decaying one. The walls made of stone, cold, the winter night, and you probably just came back from all your training as a square and you became a knight. Or you had years as a knight?
I've already become a knight.
Oh, you already become a knight. Okay, so you have just a few experience
right now.
as a knight.
No, right now.
Oh,
I
okay.
became a knight yesterday.
Okay, perfect. So you come back home. It's nighttime, and your mother, she's coming from out of the kitchen, and the stone walls are cold. They're black, and everything seems so dead. There's a lot of snow outside, and you see the snow start to building up, and probably going to be pain in the arse to clean it after. But fortunately, you have, or actually, you don't have any more. You don't have any more servants to clean it, so you're probably gonna have a hard time going out. But your mom is coming out of the. I don't think she could be called mommy, but anyways, she's coming out of the kitchen, and she seems angry. You see, her face is extremely pale, and she has a lot of eye bags.
Eye bags.
What is under? What are you talking about? Sorry. She has a lot of eye bags and is really purple. her lips don't have a color, but say you don't remember exactly the last time you saw color on them. She's bitter. She was probably always bitter. And you see she's coming, and she's like, oh yeah. So did you finally return to your home? Did you decide that you had a mother, and then you're finally going to marry to get properly? Do you know that your brothers are probably going to have your house if you do not marry Miss Breath?
Good evening, Mother. Miss Breath. So this is the name of my fiancé.
Yes, Princess Breath Griffins is the name of your fiancé. And I am extremely worried that, and not only you haven't been in contact with her, what I see is that you have not even dedicated a little of time to write her letters, but you also seems like you have no control of the situation. Do you know that your bride-to-be is been having an affair? Did you know that?
Of course not, my mother. As you recall, I've heard her name for the first time right now.
Have you never wrote love letters? Have you not learned that? Your teachers have not taught you that?
I'm sorry, Mother. I'm sorry.
But here, look at this house. That looks like a decaying castle that is probably going to fall over my head. And then I'm sorry, Mother, but look, I cannot see. Whenever you say, I'm sorry, Mother, a servant appearing, a new servant, no appearing. I cannot see money coming from us. I cannot see anything. And yet, you say, I'm sorry, Mother, all the time, like this was going to change something.
And Lady Benefleur, I beg your pardon. So, you think it's appropriate for me to write to her right now and to show all the affection teach me to her?
Dear Lord, what am I going to do to this? You are over 20 years old. I have not even... I am dying, and this house is going to those little bastards that you have as a brothers and sisters. What have I've done? What did what was the mistakes that I done with you? Oh, you know what? It's evening, extremely tired. If you excuse me. Tomorrow we shall talk. You can do whatever you need to do, and I know, do yourself at home, I guess. And you see that she doesn't even give you a time to say anything. She just leaves.
I go to the fireplace. I lit the fire, or at least to revive it, because it's freezing cold.
Yeah.
How I miss the old days. I think to myself. But I have my duty. So I'll go through all those papers spread over the table to find these so-called letters she talked about. I haven't read any one of them to see if I can find something to at least say no, at least gives me a clue to what to say to this princess who's having an affair, and I don't have and I don't like the idea of getting married to.
When you go to the table, you see there's a lot of papers there, really. Some of them are letters from other nobles, there's stuff from your father there, really old stuff, but there's an envelope that has been violated lately, and but it's a really dedicated one, and it has this seal, a golden seal, that looks royal, more than noble, royal. Let me find the. I will read the letter, and I will put this also in the chat because this one is hard. I know this one is going to be a little bit hard. Not that I didn't write it, not in this kind of English. I use it to translate. Okay. Okay. I'm a little bit embarrassed to read this. Okay, here you go. I just wanted to let you all know that I'm not making you guys read that because I'm not that mean. Okay? Just because of that. So, you grab the letter, you unfold the paper, and then you find, mine own loveth, at which hour I be least able to find that tea. Shalt I behold to the moon to guideth me, or haply to the stars, so I can find that starry eyes. The letter has also a mark on it, and is a small tree. And this is strange because we are talking about 500 and something, and it's not exactly a place where people are dedicated to the best possible drawings. Have you guys ever seen like medieval drawings? It's not like exactly means they're considered the best ones. Not to shame they're all dead. I can shame the artists. Okay. But what I'm talking about is not exactly the best drawings ever. But this tree looks the most realistic tree you ever seen. There's no, it's not painted. I think you could say, I don't want to say dyed, but it's not painted. There's no shadow on it or anything. But just the lines of this drawing, it's really well made. Really looks like, and it's in gold as well. Like if someone had what's the name of that? It's a pen, but it's not a pen.
It's a stamp.
I don't. No. It's not a stamp. It's that they have this kind of pen they use that I forgot the name.
Fountain pen?
What?
A fountain pen?
Yeah, it was like someone had a fountain pen, but with gold, and they color it.
I pass my fingers over it.
You can feel it. There's little bumps, and it's very strange.
Impressive. I read the words one more time, just trying to take the image of my mother away from me. But the tree is the thing that catches my attention.
Yeah, you should really.
And do I recognize the heraldics?
Yeah, it seems like to be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're talking about the tree.
The tree, yeah.
No.
Strange, because this is something I like a lot.
I mean, you're not in a big town.
Mm-hmm.
You know the Nobles area.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess I should pay a visit, or at least write a letter to answer. Because this one is addressed to me, or this one was intercepted. This one was intercepted. All
Definitely wasn't.
right. So, I don't feel any anger or anything like that because she's in this marriage as forced as I am. However, I do feel sorry for her because she seems like she's in love. She really is in love with someone else. That's quite messy.
Welcome to medieval age. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna talk about pooping this time. We already had this discussion.
Well. It's cold. It's freezing. I don't want to go to sleep right now. And maybe I should at least satisfy my curiosity and try to discover more about this tree or something like that, or at least something about my so-called fiancé. Is there any tavern, any place where people gather?
There is one tavern in this mall that you can go to. We try to go away from the tavern stuff, but it always comes back.
Never.
Yes, there is a place there that you can actually go. Well, it's freezing. The man is already dead. There's no one outside, no one inside, sorry, that is making any movements. The last person that you heard making any movements was your mom and mother. I don't know, person that birthed you. And
Lady Benefleur.
Lady Benefleur. And she left to her room. So her room is upstairs. Like that. There's no problem with noise at the time. You can be a streamer in peace in medieval age. Okay. No? So you guys go back. No, sorry. You go, you get your cloak, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going for the tavern, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, perfect. So Diane and Ayo, are you guys together or you are not?
You are muted.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
I
so
was muted. So what do you think then? We can be together?
I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if I hang out with I was going to say knights, but men, yes.
Good guy. I'm not hitting on you, okay? We are just, I don't know, maybe in a kind of training, maybe
Friends.
talking. I don't know.
If we are in the tavern, maybe you are in a table and I'm in another table, okay?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, okay. Okay. All right.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Let me look for my well, All right. You guys, while I'm searching for where in my playlist I you guys are in the tavern, I think. So there's a lot of movement inside there. Okay, it's not a lot of movement, but for a small town, it is a lot of movement. So you probably have like 5 people there, and the ones who are serving the ale, food, and all. And you guys can hear a constant mumbling. Whispers. You see, both of you can see like there's 5 people aside you two. Okay. One of them look like a foreigner, like he's completely out of place there. Completely. He's like he's probably in the middle, like Yuli. He's not a really tall guy, but he's also not short. He's probably average. He has like reddish hair, like, but it's not like ginger. It's red hair. It's more or less like this. Not as brown as your hair, Diane, but it's more reddish, and he has this face of a young adult. Oh, he looks like he's just made out of his teens. He's just became an adult, and he's using a clock, but the clock is really looking expensive. You know, you can see that he's seated there, and you can see he's drinking ale. He's looking into the place, but he has a beautiful sword on his belt. I'm not sure if there's a name for it. I don't remember. But anyways, so he has this beautiful sword, and it looks kinda heavy. I mean, you cannot see exactly his appearance, but he doesn't look muscular as you, far from it. But he, at the same time, when you see the sword, you can see he's probably not skinny, right? So he's there alone, drinking. You see other people talking about him, and the lady on the tavern comes and brings him more food, and she's probably bringing him the most expensive have there. Not really expensive for him, as you clearly can, or maybe it is. But he's there, and then on the other side you see someone who is familiar to you, with Ayo. Ayo is sitting in another table. You're with someone? Are you drinking with someone? Are you alone?
I think it's me or it's
No,
Ayo.
you two can say, but I was talking about Ayo first.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just eating alone.
Okay. Why are you in this tavern?
Where?
Why are you in this tavern?
Oh, okay. I have a rough day at work doing my things, and I've decided that was a good time to go eat something, grab something to eat, and think about what has happened during the day.
Yeah, it's not exactly like those. At that time, people don't really like they can call iFood, right? So
Yeah.
it's fair you going outside to like have dinner and then going back home.
Yeah, and he also is. I'm also drink wine.
Okay. I think wine at this time is a little bit expensive.
Oh yes, but there is a way.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm just saying, like now you have people who look at you have other impressions.
All right.
So okay, so Diane, you see, you probably you know him from the town. It's a small town, so you're used to know there and who is who. But you see that dude, completely alone, eating there.
Okay. Diane probably have arrived a little earlier because she and her brothers hunt a boar today.
Okay.
It was a little challenge. One of her brother is very dirty, like he probably, I don't know, jumped into the mud in this pursuit. But they are telling jokes, they laugh, and she is drinking and look at this guy, and she starts to try to listen what the people are saying about this man.
Okay. So, as you are full of awareness, you can hear others even if they're whispering. And something that you hear is mostly that he doesn't seem like there. Seems to be a foreigner. And also, you hear one other person who is talking directly to the lady that is serving ale. The person went to sit on the bar, and you hear, it's a guy probably, and you hear him talking, saying things like, "Oh, have you seen that?" Goes to him. "Have you seen old boy? Here is place for no one, nobody. No one wants to be here. I don't know what that boys do here, but I do not understand, what? And you seem to have some gossip." And then that starts again. "Oh yeah? Oh, that's exactly what I'm talking about. And if the accent is too much, please tell me so." I'm doing my best here. I don't know which accent I'm doing, but I'm trying my best.
I am enjoying it.
Okay,
So much.
as long as you guys are understanding what I'm saying, then everything's fine. So, the boy there seems to be like some kind of fairy prince or stuff like that, you know. And then the lady looks to this man and say like, "We don't talk about fairies here. This way, boy. Hopefully you understand. And also, we do have fairy hunter there, or something like it." "Oh, a fairy hunter? Huh. There? The lady?" And he looks again at you, and you probably drink your ale. She's like, "Oh, that lady? Yeah, it definitely looks like a fairy hunter." But I'm not talking about her. But I mean, it's probably not a fairy, because I mean, fairies don't eat or stuff, do they? "I do not know, boy. If I knew something about fairies, I would probably be filthy rich and not running this crap of place." "Oh, say, well, man, the guy looks like a prince. He's far too pretty for the look of us, and well, he has a sword. You seen that this golden stuff on it? It seems quite expensive. I would sleep with his eyes. Boy, do you think that sword? For what? Aesthetics?" I don't even know if this word existed at this time, but let's run along with it. Aesthetics? He clearly knows how to use it. I at least hope for him, or else he's probably going to be robbed. Well, that's not my problem. What's the gossip you want to tell, or just want to be saying how pretty boy he is? Because I'm not interested in that. Oh, no, lady. I'm not talking about how pretty boy he is at all. Pretty face, but no, I'm not talking about it. What I'm trying to say is that I came from sounds. I've been running around, you know, like I do. No, some so boy. You better start speaking because I'm losing my patience. Okay, so here's the deal. Tell you some information, some good information. I get another A. Is that fair? If your information is not interest, you get yourself your ass beaten and out of the here to the freezing cold out there. I mean, of course, but if the information is good, do I get the air? Start speaking, boy. Okay, so I've been coming from city to city, from town to town, right? And I've been in these places. There's people saying there's like, I know, a princess, and she's planning to run away with a fairy. And this boy is like the knight who's going to stop her from running away. And some people said this, and he looks to the side and he doesn't seem to be like Ayo, you could also be listening to him, okay? He looks to the side and take, please.
No, I am listening.
Okay,
I'm a
perfect.
housewife.
I just want to say that this woman is my aunt. Let's give her a name because I like the character,
Okay.
and she needs a name. Maybe Margaret.
Margaret, perfect.
Margaret,
It's
I love this
Margaret.
name.
Margaret.
Yeah, it's my aunt because she has the spirit of my family.
Okay,
Like
perfect.
that.
So Margaret it is. And he goes like, you know, that boy seems to be the one. The knight is going to save her. And I mean, he looks like too pretty to do that, but I don't know. I just, you know, like I've been hearing stuff that this princess is from this town, and her name is something like Griffins, something like that. And then when the lady Margaret she wasn't like really paying attention to him. She was like cleaning her stuff, but then she listened to Margaret. She listened to Griffins, and then she suddenly stops. You all know who Griffin is. There's she's a duchess, future duchess. I'm trying to think if there's a name for their, like there's a way to call them. It's like Your Grace, but I don't think like she would be a princess, right? Yeah, because she's a duchess. I think she's classified as a princess. So you guys know this. Griffins is the royal family. Is duchess, and there's only one daughter family, which is Lady Breath Griffin. And you see that Margaret was cleaning stuff and she was minding her business. She was not paying attention to him. She was just waiting the moment where she would call you to kick his ass out of the tavern. And then you see that she suddenly stops and, hey, what boy? Lady Griffins? Your Grace? Or Grace? A Grace? Yeah. She's planning to run with a fairy? She's engaged. Oh yeah, we know that. But she seems to not mind. Then she comes closer, but the doors open and everyone stopped talking. Even the boy who was like eating, he turns around and Yuli, you are there.
With my flowing glossy hair.
Yeah, you see like those two, the one with the red hair and Yuli, he's so freaking handsome. Those two, like Yuli is more handsome than him, but like those two, like a vision, like pretty boys, you know, like they're part of K group, and they're going to be pop stars. Oh my God, this is Skype. Yes, it's Skype.
Okay.
Skype, yeah.
I thought it was my internet.
No, it was Skype doing its thing. Where did you guys stop listening to me? What time?
You're saying I'm on a K-pop group.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. So like you see like those two, they're really handsome. Yuli has more like feminine face. But he also has like a small beard here, right?
Yeah, a goatee.
Gold fat.
Yeah.
But this boy, no. This boy that has the red hair, he has actually no any like beard or any hair on his face, and he truly looks like he's out of his teens. He's probably like not underage anymore, but he's probably like just a young adult. Just like he just hit his 20s probably, and he does have a little more of babe face. Hey, medieval noises in the background.
It's the wind.
Yeah,
It's very,
it's
very
the-
cold and very windy.
Horses.
These horses, yeah, there's a lot of horses walking there. So like he has blue eyes, but not as bright, actually. And he has also a pale skin, but he doesn't look like he's dying like me. He looks like more normal person, you know? And but you see like those fairy princes coming together. And Yuli, what do you do?
First of all, I shove the winter flakes out of my shoulder, and I have. Normally, I stamp a charming smile on my face, but I'm a little down with some scary puppy eyes, and at least I feel this way as everybody turns to look at me. Oh shit! And I go to the it's not balcony. Balcony. It's something else. How can I say the place where the bartender is? The
Yeah,
bar.
I think like it's the bar. Yeah, I'm not sure if they have a name for it on at this
Counter.
dosage.
I was-
Counter?
I think
Counter.
so.
Yeah, the counter.
No, the bar.
A bar.
I take a look around as I slowly go to the counter. And something feels off because everybody just stopped talking. So, you know, when you have that feeling, oh yeah, you were talking about me.
You're used to it, right? You go to places, people look at you, you're handsome. You went to the choir training, men look at you. You made them feel gay. That's like, it's a Monday for you. Maybe a Tuesday. You're used to that. And there's really not a lot of people there. There's probably no young lady there, so no one's like... But you see like the old lady, Margaret, she looks at you and like, good evening. How are you doing there?
Good evening, my lady. May I have a cup of your finest ale, please?
Boys, look, finest sale to this scrappy piece. And you see her go inside to get ale, probably the better quality ale that she has, which is the same that everyone is drinking.
But in a fancy cup.
yeah.
And a fancy
probably.
cup and a little bit expensive.
Yeah, it's more expensive for you.
As I wait for her to return, I take a look around. All familiar faces.
You probably recognize Diane, Ayo. Ayo is also a knight, so you guys probably have worked together. So you see him in the counter, like bone, and Diane is the huntress of the village, so she's well known. She's known as the fairy killer, and other many titles that people actually give to her that makes no sense. But like the fairy eater,
Bear woman. I think.
yeah, all those stuff. But usually related to fairies, right?
Okay, the fairy bear woman.
Yeah, exactly. Like the hunters, the fairy hunters, and stuff like this. The bear fairy hunters, and stuff like that. And you see her, but she's like, she seemed to be enjoying her time with her brother, but at the same time, she's a little bit more quiet now.
And how is my relationship with Ayo?
Oh, at all.
We are hello friends.
You're muted.
No, I know. I'm always be muted.
I know. It's your
You
child.
have to get used to this.
I love
To
it.
this.
Okay.
Our relationship can be built after we work it together sometimes in a mission or something like that. And we don't have a great bond, but we talk sometimes. I think we have opportunity to go out and drink and, share experiences, those kind of things. What do you think?
Great.
All right, let's do it.
It's a nice way to say that you're besties.
Yeah, but we are not.
We're not. Maybe
Yeah.
someday, maybe more.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Fastest, yes, we can be fastest.
I mean, I never mind. I don't want to go dirty in this first session. I'll just let that pass. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna make any commentary. Not this
I'm
time.
just picturing them together,
Yeah.
Falling
Yeah,
in
exactly.
love.
Like falling. I thought when you did this, I thought you were going to say like
No?
with swords, and I was like, yeah, I was picturing that as well. But okay.
No, we are not going that far in the first session, Isa. Maybe the third, the fourth.
Maybe the
No.
second.
The second, yes, the second is a good. All right, let's go. Let's do it.
Okay. So you see your bestie there.
Well, so when Margaret returned, I pay her.
Okay.
It's and took my glass, my cup, my whatever of
There's no glass
my,
cup.
my whatever, my cup of whatever, and I ran into Ayo.
It's minding his own business eating, and he kind of a little bit scared when he sees Yale. I forgot his name,
Yule.
sorry.
Yule.
Yule coming. It's not because he wasn't expecting for someone there. And when he said, he looked, oh, it's
Mind
not
if-
you.
Mind if I join?
Oh, please. Is everything okay with you? You don't seem quite well.
The same as always, my friend. I can't remember seeing a man who is about to get married being all smiles.
So, are you really getting married with this unknown lady?
Wow. The news is the unknown lady is not unknown anymore. And it worries me a little because have you heard about the princess?
Yeah, I have.
Well, eu pego a carta. Opa.
You can say that, but not in Portuguese.
Not in
Not
Portuguese.
allowed to speak in Portuguese here. Pay attention, kids.
Out of character, totally out of character. I take the letter on my pocket and I slip it through above the table. to him.
Okay.
Just one thing, Diane, you noticed that when the other guy like Hewley, you know him, Noble, the Kane Castle, all the jazz. Everyone knows him. Everyone knows the not so nice lady mother he has, and because she's usually with everyone, and but you see when he sits close to Ayo, they're friends. You see that the boy with the red hair, he looks at them, and it's quite discreet. Because he's eating, and you see that he's now paying attention to them. But okay, please keep going.
I am eating, so I put a bit of a glass of meat on my mouth, and then when I put my silverware on the plate, I just get the paper and open it and start reading the message.
To let you know, I
Okay.
don't think there's silverware for the ovens.
No?
Yeah, I to be honest, I think they ate by hand.
Okay, all right.
Problem.
So I clean my hand. Okay, that's great. That's great. I finish eating and I clean my hand and my clothes, like just like this.
Yeah,
And
perfect.
this kind of thing. And I get the paper and open it and start reading. And I'm just reading like this. Wow.
Were you a noble before?
No.
You
So-
have never had proper education,
Yes, I have problems with education.
so you don't read. You see a lot of drawings. there.
Yes, exactly. That's what exactly I was about to do. He said,
Sorry.
"Thank you." No, you're amazing. That's all right. So and I start to try to understand what isn't there, but there's only a mix-up of words, of letters, and I don't get it. I look at him timidly and say, "Okay, I'm going to ask you to kindly, can you read for me, please? I have problems in my eyes. I can't see properly."
Oh, no problem. I'll summarize it to you.
All right, please.
I don't know to whom I feel the more sorrier, the more. If me that will be marrying her, or her that is in love with another man. I think it's a man.
Okay, she's
Maybe.
in love with someone and it's not you. Wow. But you
Well,
are
it's
not, as far as I know, you are not in love with her too. Either. Sorry.
No. Not a single drop of love in this relationship.
So this should solve your problem about getting married to someone you don't even know?
Actually, I think it deepens the problem. Because now I feel sorry about her. Is it right?
Yeah, I understand. But now here's the question. What you are going to do?
Tradition, and when I say tradition, I mean my mother. She will skin me alive if I don't get married.
In my head, it's just like, your mother's a pain in the ass. That's okay.
In my mind, my mother is a pain in the ass. Yeah, you're right, bro.
But she can actually force you to marry to someone.
I don't know if things are different where you come from, Ayo. However, it's like things are here. Love and marriage doesn't always walk together. But people finds its way. However, the thing that pains me is that this letter was intercepted. And there are sincere, there is warmth within these words. Something that should be so comfortable if it were for me, or it would be joyful to read. However, I think like I'll be clipping her wings, imprisoning her in chains that it will make her unhappy. I think maybe I'm overthinking, or maybe I'm just some romantic fool.
Well, I don't think you are overthinking, and I don't think you are a romantic fool. I think it's kind of cute, but
I blush a little, but
but you said this letter was intercepted. How come?
You know, my mother's shenanigans. But the thing I wish to ask you, and it was fortunate that I found you, is this symbol in the bottom, the tree. Have you ever seen this?
Okay, I look at the symbol and I touch. What do I feel, Isa?
Okay, so just want to let you guys know that it's like 10:30, so I said that I was going to end up the game here, but if you guys don't mind, it would be okay to have more 30 minutes, or is that too much?
No, I think it's that okay.
For me, it's okay.
Okay, really?
Yeah.
I just need 30 more minutes to finish all the scenes.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so when you touch it, you don't feel nothing special. Like, you feel something that is different, definitely, that you feel like bumps over it. This is you never felt something like this. Like, you saw like armors from Great Knights. They had those golden how's the name of this? Like, they have those figures in gold on their armors, which you feel like, because there's a bump on it. The figure is a bump. I don't remember the name that they use for this in English, but anyways, so
Do I know anything about it?
well, I don't think so. I don't think you never heard of anything like that material to start with. You never saw anything that color that is not a seal, okay? And even for a seal, what we need to understand is that it's far too gold. And it's like gold. Like, literally, it's like, it looks like gold. And you have never seen gold that close. Maybe from afar, but not that close. And before you can even say something, this is something that Diane sees, the boy, the reddish hair boy getting up, but he's strong, which is strange because he makes no noise when he walks. You and Diane, you understand that this is something from a trained person, and his looks don't show that he has this type of training. Because if you stop to think about it, like, knights do not usually are silent. Hunters need to be, but knights are not silent, and he clearly is a knight because of his sword. The way his sword, it's not a floret. What is the name of the floret?
Rapier.
Yeah, So
Happier?
happier. Yeah.
Happier.
Yeah, it's not happier. It's like a sword, not like a European one sword, like the normal one. The it's not exactly. It's heavier than a happier, and you see that he has that, and even so, you don't see clacking noise like dang, clang, clang, clang. You don't hear this. You don't hear him walking. And even for you, this is something that is not quite easy to do because, like, we have the floor, it's wooden, and rotten wooden, those noises, and you see him walking to them, and for you guys, it's something that you are not paying attention to. So all you see, it's a hand going to the card and pulling up. And you see this pale hand, and you look to, I imagine that you look to whoever took the card from you, the letter from you, right? And you see this boy, once again, but now close to you, and he gets the letter and say, I am extremely sorry for my rudeness, sirs, but I do need to read it. And he doesn't give time for you guys to say anything. He just takes the letter and reads it.
Excuse me, and you are?
For Mr. Yule, you probably have heard of me before. My name is Yadernus White. And you have heard of him because he is one of the knights from Princess Breath Griffin. Yes, you have heard of his name, never saw his face. He gives back the letter to... I am just trying to understand... with whom she...
Oh. So maybe you have a clue about the golden tree.
Everyone can see this. He's clearly distressed. He gets like...
Oh, what?
Excuse me?
Everyone looks... Ah! You know.
Oh, so please sit with us and entertain us with your words.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm more curious than mad, so please spill the beans.
I save a room to him. Okay, I save a room to him, and so he can sit between us.
Okay.
You know, between me and Yuli.
Okay.
Okay. So, and then I tap on the chair wherever they are sitting. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a chair. It's a chair. No, it's a chair.
It's a chair.
It's a chair.
It's a chair. All right.
They have chairs.
So.
IKEA ones.
Okay, so you can please join us. There is a room for you here.
Very fun. Then, Diane, are you going to do something? Are you going to stay just far away listening, or are you going to just go straight there and sit?
I think that Diana is like watching this movie that is happening in front of her, and she's like, she is right now. There are two women sending letters to each other. Is that right? Or so she's very curious. I think she puts herself more close to, you know,
The edge of the table, right? Like.
So from now, I think she's only listening to this because too many nights and many nights together.
Okay, there's a fun thing that see that go right behind them. There's the tavern's not big. It's not really like what we nowadays consider a big place, but it's, I would say it's a medium size for a tavern. And you see in the end a window, and you see clearly a hand there. It's like there's someone. You can see that there's this hand, and slowly you can see this hand has. Can I describe? Here you go. I just put myself in that.
That situation is
yeah,
congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. I do like to cave my own grave. Is that right?
Now it is.
I'm not sure if this expression exists in
Dig my own grave.
dig my own grave. Thank you.
Dig my own grave.
Oh, false cognate.
If it's not exists, so we can make it exist.
Yeah,
you know?
like
It's our rules, our English, our rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like there's no dig, there's caving.
Yes, caving.
Go for caving. Make it a
You're
word.
caving.
Let's
your
cave.
cave.
Let's cave.
Let's cave.
Let's
So-
cave your cave.
I just dig my own grave. That's it. So, this hand, it's ethereal one. Good. And right. So, this is an ethereal hand. The window, and it's not this hand, it's like the right hand, so probably someone whose body is not showing or is really deep in the dark, because you know, like it's Europe, winter, like you have 2 hours of sun and it's not really that good of sun, so you deal with that, right? Tell me if your song. Hear the song?
I think it's just the ambience.
Yeah.
Wait, I think it is starting. Yes, I think it is starting now.
This chimes.
I need to build up the. So the fire is crackling. You see those 3 men. It's like slow motion, and then you see this hand on the window, and it's ethereal hand, and it starts to take form, and you see this hand taking a color, which is still kind of transparent but not entirely. It's golden caramel skin, and it's really thin fingers, delicate ones, and this hand goes like playing in the window, and then you see something approaching, probably the rest of the body, and there's a cloak, a black cloak, and you can see only really golden eyes, like they shine, and you know exactly that no human eye shines. You can see those orbs looking right through the window, and that creature, whatever it may be, that you already have a clue what can possibly be, is looking to those men, and it seems to be looking to the letter, who is now folded on, I probably think, your hands or your. The creature looks to It's really fast. All this goes in slow motion because it's really fast for you. You can see that. The creature looks through the letter, and then it disappears now, as if it was never there. Meanwhile, there's we go back to the boy is sitting. Not the boy, like, yeah, they're not. He's sitting and he goes like, think.
Can I interrupt?
Yeah.
I think after Diane saw the women on the window.
You're not sure if a woman.
I saw it. I think it was it. It was elegant and what can I say? Whatever. She saw it. She was going to get up and I don't know what she was going to do, but it was so quickly. And she got up from where she was sitting, and was a little bit abrupt. Her chair falls on the ground, and she goes right to the guy with the letter on his hand. I think she grasps his hands with her big hand. What is this that you are holding? It is fairy stuff, isn't it?
Sorry. Repeat again because I was eating and then I was like, what is the... I'm sorry.
She said, what is this that you are holding? It's fairy stuff.
Okay, so when you hold his... when you grasp his wrist, you can feel that he's definitely a trained person. You feel that he's not like lazy ass baby that is a noble. Then he's definitely trained. You can feel this because he's actually his arm seems to be hard, and he looks at you, and he goes like, "Who are you?"
I ask the questions here. Who are you, and why it is a strange, creature following you?
Creature following me? You see, he looks right to the and he sees nothing. What are you talking about? Having been followed? Who are you, mistress? And he pulls away his wrist. You see that when he pulls away his wrist, he has strength, right? Because you easily grasp. You're used to grasp men and play around and they're like, like they're usually not as strong as you are. And he probably is not as strong as you are, but you see that he's not fragile. You two are watching this scene, so you hear like a thump, and then you see like the huntress coming for your heads, and she grasps this boy's wrist, and she asks him, "Who are you? What is this?" And you guys are seeing this scene because you're like seated right beside him. So,
sirs,
my lady, can you please come?
Okay. Wow. I'm just when she comes, when she approaches, I watch like unbelievably what's happening. It's like, what? We know when you don't have time to react when something happens.
yeah, it's too fast.
Yes, that's how I am now.
My lady, can you please calm down? we met this young sir just right now, and we were talking about some private issues. And but you said creature, and now I'm intrigued. And you said fairy, and I'm more intrigued. Can someone please explain me what's freaking happening here?
Ela olha, she looks at the boy.
It's okay, it's okay.
I hate noblemen. And she says this loudly. Sir, my name is Diane. I hope that you are fine at our great establishment and that you are fed. And now, you can tell us, what are you doing here in our little town?
Yule, were you going to say something?
Excuse me, I live in this town, milady.
So I was asking, I know you.
No, he was talking to Idernos.
Ah.
She was talking to Idernos.
Sim.
Então,
Não, então eu...
I was talking to the reddish hair boy.
Tá. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. He looks back to the hunter and says, "Oh, seems like what they talk about you." And he's looking to you. He's looking at you. He's looking in your eyes, heads to toes, like true. Fairies as well. He gets a pouch of a small bag, and you hear a lot of noises of coins there. And he throws the coins on the table. Goes like, good. I come hire your service. Antique, I suppose.
I even don't know your name yet.
Yeah, but you seem to hate noblemen enough to accept that. I believe so.
She was thinking, I want to know the name that I'm punching, but okay, no name. It will cost more, you know.
He throws another bag on the table, and he looks at you and like, Idernos White, my name, lady. But I can't pay your price. I need your service. Don't take me wrong, but someone from your size coming infuriated to this table and grasp me by the wrist is not something that I am used happening to me. So
yes.
I cannot be the most courteous. So
I know. No men are used to be grasped by a woman, right? But it can be fun. So, business. All right, we can do business. But let's get outside and talk.
outside in the free.
Outside my house.
Excuse me.
If you are not afraid. Or what?
He looks at you, Yule, because it seems like you're trying to
Excuse
talk.
me, but we're talking. You're. We are talking here right now. Ladies, if you please have a little patience, and you too, Mr. Eu não lembro o nome. I can't remember his name.
Idernus.
Idernus.
I'll write
Sir
this on the
Idernus.
chat. Sorry.
Sir Idernus, can you please develop what you were talking to me a few moments ago, because I'm still a little in shock.
Lady, if you want to, feel free to sit with us so I can further elaborate. I was about to say.
Yes, please, my lady, feel free and feel welcome.
You sit?
She crosses her arms and the muscles popping, and she sits on the on a chair that seems a little small for her size. Okay, let's hear the ending about your love matter, not love matter. Okay, go on.
Who's talking so loud?
Yes. He's just listening and watching all of this, all of that actually, and he's sitting in a bigger chair. And when he looks at her and see her muscles, and he feels intimidated, so he slowly stand up of his chair and said, "You can sit here if you want." And he starts to approach for Yuli because he's kind of afraid of her, you know. He's a Pacific person, but at that moment he is not that courageous. He's not that.
I think she just said.
Especially, she almost broke the man wrist. So, you know.
Yeah, it wasn't almost, but I can see that looking like it. It's okay.
There's a big woman and a very little.
Yes, because imagine.
Yes, she's definitely bigger than him. Definitely.
Yes, they are talking, and suddenly a strong woman like Brienne from Game of Thrones come through.
Yeah.
And she grabs the whisper of someone, "Who are you?" And he looks at
me. Okay, perfect.
Fair enough.
Again, he said, "You can sit here if you want."
No, you can sit. We will not belong with this. Okay, right?
So. Okay, so you guys have you sit on the chair Ayo showed you?
No, she's
What?
not.
Oh, you don't sit on where Ayo pointed to you his chair?
Oh no, I didn't sit.
No,
I
you stayed there.
told him that he can sit.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I am a little bit, tiny bit biased, so sorry for that. So, you guys, you're going to keep up, or you're going to come? No, you're going to stay up. Okay, perfect. No, this is not a question like, are you? It's like, it's just for me to understand.
Sure?
Mm-hmm. Or you don't want to sit? Not this. So, you all sit again. You guys are sitting. And then, you see that Idernus' face looks still really distressed. And he comes closer to you. As if he's going to whisper. You guys start to notice there's no one anymore. Probably a while ago. It's strange because people twice. And comes closer and closer, and I believe you guys come closer as well, and he's like, have any of you, sir, you, mistress, ever heard of a bone hunt, bone fairy?
No, I haven't.
Have I?
Let's say no. You probably don't know how to difference. You know fairies are fairies, but not to difference them.
I can roll if you like. I have 3.
Okay,
There is a minimal.
okay. You can do that. You can do that.
Let's roll dice. Let's roll. Okay.
Okay, so you have never heard of it.
Oh.
I am sick. Oh no! What time I fell down from the skies again. Okay. So he comes closer, looks at you. You have never heard about this bone fairies. This is far too different from what you use it to. And he keeps going. Bone fairies. Not some common. There once men who actually afraid of them. Iron. Bone fairies take people's bones.
Take their bones as on their graves, or as alive people losing their bones.
Thanks to iron, they are not closer anymore, but they do take their bones while you're alive. And here is the problem. Well, sure. And you guys can he's now pale than ever, and he's truly distressed.
I think as he is talking, nobody is here anymore. So Diane gets up, gets a bottle of, I think it is some kind of beverage that her aunt hides.
Okay.
That is very special and very strong. So she takes it and serves little cups for all of them.
Okay.
Especially for her. I think she
She gets
drinks
the bigger,
one and
yeah. Okay.
and it's already put something more for her. Okay.
He goes like, bones. 5. Do feel afraid, but I do have clues that their grace griffins have catches.
But why?
Harry. Too. You are the huntress, aren't you? You have
Yes,
seen
but
fairies. And so,
no.
before any one of you could say anything else, the door slams, opens, poof! And we're going to end the session. Yeah! So, I am extremely thankful you guys came today. I am extremely grateful that you guys played with me. I am really happy, seriously. Hopefully the first session was something entertaining for all of you, and I will let you guys talk. I will give my not my feedbacks but my notice. It's a coup. It's not a coup. Thank you, Liliane, but please stay here because we're going to talk a little more, just a tiny little bit more, talk about the girls, their merchandise, where they come from, where they gone, where they will go, and so on. And I'll have other stuff to talk about with you by the end of this night. So let us start with her, who was now the last. Otávia, please.
Well, I think you spaced it out a little on the end of the session since my internet had a little trouble here. But I think it's okay for someone who received some shocking news. And he was, oh God, so she ran away with a fairy. I'm so...
You probably are, really.
I am. Okay. Need to find another fiance.
Okay, but please tell us where you are from. Tell us if there's any link that you'd like to divulge.
All right, so it's time for ads. Here I am. I'm Otávia from Pelotas, Rio Grande do Sul. I'm a writer, so if you like medieval fantasy, romance, and combat aggression and some gore, you can take a look at my books, Velkia Codex. It has already 4 published volumes. It's based on a D&D campaign that I was the GM for 10 years straight. And all the 10 years of the campaign are now being novelized on the series. So if you please, right now just for Portuguese readers, you can take a look at the site of Editora Caseira and take a look at Velkia Codex. Velkia, you write like VELQJA. And I'll
you
be
can
very
find all
glad
the
if you
links
take a
down
look.
below. Yeah, I put her links is here, Otávia. And if you are from outside, if you're native English, please comment saying that you want the books. It'd be great. You can force her to translate you in English.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here. Hopefully you enjoyed your night.
Oh, a lot. It was a pleasure.
Thank you very much. Then, our dear Carol, please, your feedbacks, ads. You already know you're from this house.
Okay, guys, I am Carol. I'm from Aracaju, and now how can I put this in English in a good way? I'm not doing anything important on the internet right now, actually. only briefly comments about some anime, some TV shows, some books, those kind of things in my personal profile. So you can find me at Caroline S. Carmo, both Twitter and Instagram. But if you like board games, if you are a woman, and especially if you live in Aracaju and you think you need a safe place to play board games and everything, you can find me on das Meninas on Instagram and Twitter. There, our main is gathering more women who loves board games and make this a safe place for us. So you are 100% invited. So you can follow our page on Twitter or Instagram at meninas at meninas, not .com. This is not an email. My thoughts about this evening, it was fantastic. Isa, thank you very much. You are an amazing GM. I love you. You know that, right? We are going to marry. So
Hopefully, yes.
hopefully, yes. If my boyfriend doesn't mind.
Yeah, he became a pro, so hopefully he won't mind.
So it's always a pleasure having you as my GM. You are amazing. You know that, you know. And girls, it was a pleasure to meet you. Okay, you are amazing. Oh my God, I'm completely in love with you guys and for your characters. And I'm completely in love with this campaign. I think you guys who are watching us have fun with us, not only today, but the next campaign years here. Okay, so I think that's it. Once again, thank you very much, Isa, for the opportunity, and that's it.
Perfect. Please, the mic is yours.
Thank you so much again. I also can say that Isa is amazing as a GM, and I always have fun playing with her. And what else? Oh God, I want to put Yuli on a little jar and be with him by my side. Oh, don't be so sad. Your mother will die someday. Don't worry. And you can do whatever you want with your life.
Do you need someone to kill her? Just in case. Just in case.
Unfortunately, you are both knights. Well, I think Jesus Christ will not approve this. So.
But we can say that she is a witch, so we could approve that.
Probably the town already says that. I have my.
We just need proofs.
So I think we can do that.
Do we? Like, seriously?
Maybe a fairy will pick her bones. I don't know. Well, let's see what will happen. I am very curious to know more about Ayo. I think Carol as well wants to know. I'm right there. In this moment, I'm right there. I want to know more about Diane because all the characters are really, really great. And let's see what the fairies are going to do with us. I hope I don't lose any bone. I really like all of them. I can say this. So let's just see what is going to happen. And where you can find me. You can find me on Twitter. Isa will put the links on the chat, but you can find me on Twitter. Most of my...
I won't, not today.
Wow.
But it's in the box. You guys can find it in the box. Click on the box.
Okay, somewhere in your box. And you can find me on Twitter. Most of my tweets will be in Portuguese, but we can translate. There is a button there. You can translate and you can answer in English. I will read and I will answer you in English. Don't worry. Don't be afraid. And I have a graphic design studio. I have a version of it that is in English. It's chrisvianastudio.com. And I work with RPGs as well. So if you have a book and you want to make it beautiful, talk to me. And we can make a real book, a PDF, any pub, everything that you want. And see you when. Isa will tell you when you see us here again. Being afraid of fairies.
Being afraid of fairies. It's a bi-weekly game. So not next Friday, but the other one, which is going to be on the 1st of July. Yeah, we're going to see each other again 1st of July. Thank you very much, girls, for participating, for engaging with me with this insane idea. I am extremely happy. I saw once on the internet a tale from a bone fairy, and I thought like, oh, I want a campaign about it. And it was the most amazing idea Tumblr has ever shown to me. Thank you, Tumblr, for existing. Well, tonight is we went to 11 p.m. It's probably going to be, excuse me just a second. I am being recorded at the present moment. I don't know why. But well, anyways, so we're probably going to see each other on July 1st. I saw this Bone Fairy and I was really happy. I really wanted a campaign about it, so the girls just accepted the same idea, and I'm really thankful for that. Hopefully next week, in 2 weeks we'll have a lot more of rolling, and the girls will probably understand the system a little bit better. Please comment down below what you thought. Don't forget to subscribe. Push down the button, the like button. What's the name of the bell? The bell.
Ring the bell.
Yeah, ring the bell. Share it with all your friends. I don't know. In Calcio, if you're looking for us, I don't know. Maybe you can like hire Chris. Chris is an amazing artist, and she like works with RPG and books, and you can talk to us. So Pendragon won't be will be like great help, right? So well, anyways, for tomorrow we have our campaign of Masks of Nyarlathotep, which is also from Chaosium, but it's going to be all in Portuguese, Brazilian Portuguese. So you can come back here at 8:30 p.m. Brazilian time, Central Brazilian time. What's more, this Sunday we also have a little bit more of Chulu. It's not going to be Call of Chulu, it's going to be Trail of Chulu, sorry. I don't relate, let's say, Eternalize, the name of the campaign in English. So yeah, we're probably playing that on the Sunday. And that's it. Hopefully you guys had enjoyed as much as I had. And we see each other next week.
Bye.